Isn't this a great establishing shot? In this intro alone, if you did a drinking game where you counted how many times the rule of 180 was broken, you would be dead.
Voted for.
What a great shot.
Don't use it for military affairs in a foreign country. Don't try to bring it down on us because a bill passed that you don't like, and don't try to threaten us with it. You stay out of our way, we'll stay out of yours.
And if I refuse?
And if you refuse...
I'm going to start a war with the American government with my... with my toys that work like real things. And if you pass that copyright law, I'm gonna destroy Washington, D.C. Not good at it.
It was a good comic. And my line of work.
Look at those extras in the background, just headbanging to nothing. So I just call that character...
It's Doug Walker!
Doug Walker! Oh boy!
Of the MacPhail drive was made possible thanks to the sale of advanced technology by former President N. Sano, who created the unorthodox method of space travel.
Can you imagine Linkara, like, writing his movies? And being like, when I talk about American presidents, I have to keep in mind that in my character's universe, Insano was the president once.
I really want to see the process now, actually. Like, oh god, yeah, no, that's the universe I want to live in.
Like if he does some one-off joke where there's like a lost episode of Star Trek that has a dumb plot, like now that is canon in the world where he discusses movies. Whenever he brings up Star Trek, he has to acknowledge that that is real in his analysis.
That's amazing. I've seen this movie over 10 times, and there's always something you can add to it. Every time. $60,000 was invested in making a Linkara clone.
You know, this is the intense universal dedication of Linkara. This is a terrible character Doug Walker did. That was like a bartender for like video game characters, and then
bold of you to assume I don't know about the bartender from the video game.
And then Linkara
bar.
was like, when I'm making my movie and I have a bartender, I need to bring that character back as continuity to our shared universe.
Please don't commit suicide,
Is that the plot of this
Linkara.
movie so
Linkara's existential depression.
You have a good life. You have a family, you have friends, you have things that you enjoy, that you're excited about.
He has a family, but all of his family is just like shitty puppets. How sad is that? That when a character says to Linkara, you have a family, that's what he means?
I have puppets!
Does he still keep this continuity thing up? Because I figure he would have dropped it by now.
I think he's too entrenched in his own lore, truth be told.
Is him leaving Channel Awesome essentially like a universal event to him, you know?
Ooh, yeah, no, that's interesting, yeah. Is it like...
Even though he is not friends with Doug Walker anymore, are his reviews still set in Doug Walker's universe?
I would have to think so. It's so entrenched, unless he did a Genesis wave like the Sonic comics did.
What is $65,000?
Funny.
It's kind of funny because it's terrible. I kind of love it.
No, I know. I think this movie is so bad it's good too. Like, I've seen it over 10 times.
They're setting up continuity to parts of To Boldly Flee that even I barely remember.
I only do because I've seen it so many times.
I feel like this movie would be a lot better if he had tried to make a non-comedy movie. Because the great parts have nothing to do with him trying to be funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think the best parts are when he's trying to be, like, philosophical or esoteric or...
Yeah, it's like, it'd be like, Plan 9 from Outer Space would be not a funny movie if they had tried to make it as a comedy.
I need, like, a darker and edgier Linkara. Hello, Nash.
This is the guy who I understand the least, why he was always involved with these.
I don't know what happiness is anymore! Joy is a lie!
Oh my god, Doug Walker is so terrible. Why did anyone ever like him?
None of these people can act, and I'm so sorry. Lewis is trying to be nice and, like, reference a bunch of their reviews and stuff, but it's like, this is your movie. You gotta, like, focus on the plot and shit.
Is Nash being directed to be unhappy, or is he trying to draw attention to the fact that he shouldn't be in the movie? I want to be in one of these movies, and I just don't want to have any dialogue. That's my dream. Can you just imagine? No, just I'm in the group, but I never say anything. That's what I want to do.
So you just want Nash's role is basically what you're telling me?
Yeah, I want Nash's role. I just want to be there, and I never say anything, and I look unhappy, and then I'm just there's a whole movie. Wouldn't that be incredible?
I want to join you. Like you're staring at them, and then I'm off in the background even further
Like
staring
you're just
at you.
in. Sometimes you're like outside a window.
Yeah.
What is with this camera? Somehow the person on the right is always in focus, but not the person on the left. Are you seeing this? This reminds me so much of the high school movies I made, where I'd like invite like 5 to 10 of my friends over, and I'd be like talking about some sci-fi crap, and they'd just be staring at my head. Can you imagine the president being like, "We got an issue of national security. Bring in the internet reviewers." Look at all the empty space in these shots. Like, what is the point of this right part of the shot? Like, what is the point of that? Why?
He's just bad.
I'm Hobby. I hate the hippie hair.
Stop breaking the rule of 180.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, here's the biggest problem with this movie so far. I don't care about any of these other people, you know? Make Linkara just go on an adventure, get beamed up to the moon, fight Power Rangers or whatever. Just do that for an hour and a half.
Yeah, but also, like, I agree, but also, in addition to that, they just have all these running jokes and scenes that go on for way too long that add nothing, like, oh, what movie are we gonna watch, guys? So we can make more references to our reviews.
And it's all, I mean, I think it's beautiful how little that matters only a few years later. Why? What is this? Is he gonna start doing the Twin Peaks thing, where like his hand is shaking and he grabs it? I really want Mecha-Genres to show up, but I know that's my character. Why? I don't care about this dialogue, man.
Welcome to hell.
I would like... What if 90s kid got really woke? He starts talking about all the things that were wrong with the 90s, like, let's talk about the marginalization of the LGBT community!
The AIDS epidemic was easily preventable, yet the government did nothing!
Is he talking about the fact that he's annoyed that, as a character, that he still has to review movies while, like, people are constantly trying to kill him?
Yes.
That's incredible.
This is Linkara's character arc.
He has to get around to liking doing internet content, even though he has a spaceship and could leave and explore the galaxy and find new life. He has to get back to his destiny of telling Lob Reifeld he sucks. I don't want this. I want, like, Mecha-Linkara to show up. I want Mecha-Linkara to be like, I'm evil, Linkara. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kidnap the president.
He kidnaps Donald Trump and we're all like, keep him! Oh! You sound so aloof. Just like, so... I hotboxed in the fucking engine room, dude.
Where did the money go?
Where's the money?
Oh my god, is it Mecha-Linkara?
Hey, Quinton, guess who the antagonist of this film is?
Is it Mecha-Linkara? Tell me it's Mecha-Linkara. Mecha-Linkara is my favorite.
Everybody looks so scared.
Yeah, he's Tom Servo, but evil, and he took over Linkara's body in an alternate universe, and then stole it and took it to this universe, and then he's been trying to kill him. Yeah, I don't want to do a movie like this with Ralph, and I just want us to make a bad movie. That's my dream.
Ralph who? Seppi?
Fine. Point made.
You guys do it. Do it. Make another one. Make another Atop the Fourth Wall movie.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Ralph, listen to me, Ralph. You and me, we're gonna get in contact with Lewis, and we're gonna make a sequel to this. It's gonna be the three of us, and we're gonna help Linkara fight himself. That's gonna be our thing.
His makeup is so bad.
Yeah, it looks like aluminum foil that he like glued onto his head.
Yeah, you can see the adhesive of the makeup. He didn't even bother like blending it into his skin. His shirt is fine at least. You don't want to get like a dress shirt all ruined. It would cost a lot of money.
Oh no, he got like burnt to death.
The fucking metal on their faces is just marker.
No, they're not sufficient.
Wait, this is the best part.
Oh my god! It's gotten so serious!
Just wait. I love this. I love this part every time. It just makes it all worth it. Alan is fucking dead.
Who's Alan? Oh, Alan,
He was the government guy.
Yeah, he died.
Alan is dead.
Alan should have just been Linkara doing another voice.
Good hot take. I agree with it. Don't patronize us. We're reviewers.
Yeah, we've seen hell. We know war.
War has changed. Lewis, can you lead us? Seriously, like, please. Please. The only good joke in the entire movie. And the marker boards have little Easter eggs, too. Like, this is the best scene in the movie, like, objectively. In terms of, like, actually making it. It's still not that good. Just watch, Quinton. Just watch, trust me.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, God.
What? What? Like, unironically? What?
Quinton.
Why?
Do you believe in God?
Oh.
Yourself, and sometimes they will defeat you. But most of the time,
Yeah. Yeah, Quinton, use your big boy words. What's on your mind?
They...
weird, dangerous, and unhappy.
There's so many layers to this, man.
I know. Can you see why this is like one of my favorite movies?
It's like she's blatantly criticized Linkara's style of reviewing, and when she was asked to explain her thoughts, she slipped back into his universe to explain it as a character.
Although it likely will be if you don't
Damn.
express.
You ready?
If I had had the money to make a movie in high school, this is what I would have made.
Cover, dudes!
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Oh, he's just like Sherlock Holmes.
Get the other one in Nash. I've got my magic gun. So
No, it's the Doctor.
You made these from scratch?
Well, only for one episode of the classic series, and one brief scene in the modern revival.
Oh my God, you know.
Where are they? Tell me where they are.
They're at a set that they rented out
Oh, are they on another
for
planet?
this movie.
What other planet? What planet
This
has...
is on Europa. This is on Jupiter's moon of Europa.
What?
Sir.
Really?
Yeah, this is Europa. It's not a studio, okay? Shut up.
Can I still argue that this is the greatest movie ever made? Can I find a way to do that? Because I want to.
I mean, I don't make an argument. I say straight up it is.
Oh my god, just move the camera a little bit to the left. One guy's cut off, and then there's just like this empty patch for no reason. Oh.
Owie! Ah! Stop! The boxes are empty.
His makeup is really bad. It's like Play-Doh. Well, that's what... Is he going to have a deep moment?
Just watch. Literally, just this whole scene is just Linkara justifying 90s kids' existence.
There's so many scenes in this movie that are just like a character being like, "Hey Linkara, your videos is bad," and him being like, "But are they? Think about it from a in-universe perspective. It's actually good when you do that."
This is so stupid.
It's so dumb. Rule of thirds is not being obeyed in this scene. Have you noticed that? Is it too late to point that
It's
out?
not being obeyed in this entire movie, Quinton. Literally, rule of 180, rule of thirds, every filmmaking rule has been broken, and not in any clever or interesting way. It's so fucking embarrassing.
You know what's wrong with this movie?
How do we outthink them?
This ought to be rich. What is it, Quinton?
Linkara can't use any copyrighted stuff. So he can't just have stupidity happen.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
I want there to be like a Power Rangers scene that's embarrassing, but still great.
This is the conclusion of his character arc. I want to review comics for the rest of my life. I'm not depressed anymore. Thank God, it's still going, isn't it? Reassure him he's fucking awesome and cool, and like he has a whole like rant about how his supervillains are cooler than everybody else's supervillains, and like how he's an expert on dealing with them. It's just so bizarre. It's a very interesting character study, and it's why it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Increase the power so the Force go! Blow their asses up! Why did I have to wear leather gloves?
Why his head is a different color than it is in every other scene that he's ever been in? You noticing this? His head's usually
Yeah, because
silver, right? But his head's
Yeah.
black.
Interesting.
I love the guy that's clearly not Linkara with his back to the camera. This is exactly like something I would write.
In high school.
Yes, in high school. It's like Avengers Assemble shit.
Reviewers!
Oh, look at the green
Assemble.
screen.
Fuck you two.
Oh,
Whoa! He said the fuck word!
This is like recess in the 4th grade. 2 kids playing, and someone's animated
Basically.
effects over it. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's make-believe on the playground. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't even storyboard this, which probably was necessary. That's my answer.
Why couldn't they focus the camera? You missed. Did I miss? I don't think I missed.
You missed. I sure did.
What?
What?
does
That's
that
not
work?
how the trope works. The trope is something else, Nugs. What? It just curves? He just spray painted a goddamn skeleton? It's terrible, man.
$60,000!
Why is there another layer? Why does he have 2 layers of skull?
I am a moon!
Oh, fuck. This movie is incredible.
I told you it was a masterpiece, Quinton.
That was their end? Him fighting a Halloween skeleton spray painted silver?
Give you any more technology than the bee gun.
God,
though.
Linkara is so
I'm also
fucking
keeping
epic.
a duct tape gun for myself.
What's the verdict, Quinton? Quinton.
I feel everything and nothing.
So, do you have any, like, actual, like, well-thought-out thoughts on this movie? Because I have a lot, I could say. I love it. I love it so much.
Has there ever been a better movie?
No.
This is
Genuinely, I don't believe
this
so.
is the peak, yeah.
It honestly, like, there's just so much you can, like, glean about Lewis as a person from this movie. I think he just honestly has an ego to him that's not like Doug levels, where he thinks he's a fucking genius, but, like, he wants people to like him a lot and think he's writing something really deep and profound. But it feels a lot more genuine, whereas Doug, it feels like he wants people to think he's smart and clever. Lewis wants to make something smart and clever. It's more like he wants to create something meaningful, whereas Doug wants people to think he is meaningful.
Yeah.
Like, I shit on this movie hard, but, like, I love it, genuinely. I love that even if it was horribly mismanaged to the point where it does not look like it was $60,000 worth, like, he still tried, I think,
Yeah.
to an extent, to his knowledge. And that's my hot take on the matter.
Hey, Nolan,
Yeah?
do you believe in God?
Quinton, why did you freeze right there when you were saying that? I've never seen you freeze like that before.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
What?
Have you ever seen a man just
Oh, y-
just in your backyard multiply 5 million times? Nolan, you've never seen that. Have you ever had a man, he shows up in your house and you kill him and he comes back right away, but now he's a robot?
Can't say I have, truth be told, no.
Who's hell? Have you ever had thousands of spaceships appear over your house, ready to kill you in an instant, and you have to go outside and glare at them until they all blow up?
Are you referencing actual Linkara things now? Because I can't tell.
No, these are all my videos. All of these things happen in my videos. Have you ever lived that?
Okay, well, I can't say I have.
Do you know how hard it is to sell your house when there are 5 million identical corpses? A man went in my backyard and multiplied 5 million times.
And then you froze.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in God, and I believe God is you because you are so epic and cool, and you did all these amazing things that are so much better than anybody else's.
You've helped me. Now I'm gonna do Fallen Titans again. Because of you, Nolan. You've made me want to do Fallen Titans again. I was gonna stop, but you inspired me to keep going. Thank you.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.